Maria needs our help.
Maria.
Maria sent us a DM and said, "Hi, Brown Bag.
Hola.
I need help from the homie helpline." She said, "My life is a novela."
All right.
She said, "Me and my ex-husband have been on and off for 2 years now. We don't live together, but we still mess around, and 4 out of 7 days a week, I'm with him. I have always been honest with him when I'm dating people. However, he is not. He hasn't told me he has someone, and even though I date, I can't stand the idea of him doing the same. Should I confront him?"
Oh my gosh.
Letty, are you eating right now, Letty?
No, I'm tripping out.
Oh, it sounds like you're eating.
I'm not eating, bro.
That's crazy.
Okay, she said, "Also, I added the girl on IG. She's ugly, and I'm appalled."
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man.
Man.
She said, "Should I confront," check this out, "my husband/ex?" I found
Alright,
out.
that's intense.
Yeah, she said, "I found out because I went through his phone. I still have his password. The girl DM'd me, and I was almost going to be that girl, but I didn't reply. They want to meet up this Saturday. Should I get off work and go over? Should I reply to this girl? This mamacita needs help." Oh, she needs help, all right.
Yeah, she needs
does.
a lot of help.
But she
We're
just
supposed to
said,
help her.
I know, but she just said that she doesn't want to be that girl. So why even question trying to meet up on Saturday?
What girl? What girl does she not want to be?
I
you-
Yeah,
I
like
think
the girl that's like scandalous or
yeah, like
making
a
a scene.
scandalous.
She's already that one. She's already that one.
Yeah, she's already. Oh, you're there already. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
that's what
already
I'm
there.
saying. Like, if you don't want to
Yeah.
be that girl, then why ask if you're gonna go on Saturday?
Maria,
Meet up.
you
Well,
are
let's
her.
talk to her, right? She's on the line.
We're trying to get her on the line. She's
yeah,
not
we're
answering.
yeah.
All of a sudden, she's like scared to talk.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
This must be one of the 4 out of 7 days.
Yeah.
Busy.
She's with her ex.
Yeah. Husband slash
You know what?
husband
As-
slash ex is crazy.
Mhm.
Like to not
As
say
sketchy as
ex-husband.
that sounds, that definitely happens. You know,
Yeah.
there's people that are broken up
Mm-hmm.
and either say or are still living with their ex partner, but they're broken up.
Yeah. My homie
I'm
was
wondering
dating.
if they're living together or just messing around.
My homie was dating a girl like that. Like she was living with her ex, but then
Mhm.
she swore that they weren't messing around with each other, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure they still are. Like, there's no
Yeah.
way.
Of course, of
And
course.
he found out that they were.
Well,
For
she's-
real,
yeah,
I would think so.
I'm with you. Like I think that's such a trip. But
Yeah.
then I also see like, okay, I have tios and tias that literally they're broken up, but they live in the same house.
True.
Yeah. That's
Well,
not
he-
all the way
they're-
broken.
they're
That's not all the way
cordial.
broken up
Cordial.
though.
Yeah.
That's like half broken.
It's like
You're
half
you're
broken.
half
What?
broken up.
Half broken
I
up?
don't
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, look, Letty, it says we don't live together. But we still mess around.
Okay.
Yeah, so they technically don't live together. He probably stays over.
They
you
made
know,
the break.
a
Yeah.
Yeah.
majority of the week. But you know, in their off time, it's their off time.
Mm-hmm.
However, she dates freely, but she does not want him to.
Mhm.
Well, she said,
And
she's-
and lets him know when she dates, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
she's honest about that, but he hasn't been.
I mean, clearly by this, we know why he doesn't tell her.
Yeah, 'cause she gets like this. Yeah, she starts claiming him again. My
Oh.
husband/ex.
She's delusional.
Yeah, bro.
Well, technically, if they're not divorced, that's still her husband, right?
Yeah, I mean,
See?
technically, yes.
Yeah.
And then also they're
she's
together,
not that-
what, four days a week usually?
Yeah.
That's
That's a
the
long time.
majority of the
Yeah.
week. That's more than half of the week.
She has joint custody of him.
What if they wear pineapple t-shirts?
No, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
They don't
It
wear.
doesn't seem like she's okay with that.
No,
No,
Yeah.
she is
no.
definitely
I
not.
hear this from guys that are still talking to a girl or down to like the girl knows they're messing around, but the girl can't mess around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Mhm.
we've seen it.
Yeah.
many times.
People have sat in our studio and told us,
Yes,
yeah, that's the
many,
deal.
many times.
You know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Like
get
it's a
you.
thing. It's just
Yeah.
the roles are reversed in this case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like lions, you know.
I want to know what the girl. Yeah, exactly. I want to know what the girl DM'd her and what that was.
Yeah, what that message was,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
me too.
I'm blowing her up right now. She's not
Yeah,
answering.
you
Maybe I
can't.
gotta
You
reply
can't.
to that.
What'd you say the other day, Vic? There's no such thing as halfway crooks. You're there already, girl. Like you're
Yeah.
just halfway
Yep.
there. Just
Literally,
go all the
just
way.
be all the be
meet
that
her,
super
tell her
crazy
what's
girl.
up,
Cause
all of that. Like you just can't. You can't be mid crazy.
yeah, half crazy. Nah.
Mid crazy.
There's no such
Mm-mm.
thing as
I don't
half
like it.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's a great song, by the way, by Music Soul Child.
It
Yes,
is,
it
yeah.
is.
I
Wow.
love it.
Be a high top or a low top.
mhm.
No one likes a mid.
What?
I have
What?
no idea what he
Mid-top.
meant by that.
What?
But sure.
Oh, like shoes.
Yeah,
yeah.
Right. I
I
was
was like,
conversation all the
Got
time.
it. I was
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
high-rise jeans.
Yeah, Greg
all
likes
this-
all the tops.
Yeah, I'll take any top. Wait,
You'll take
what?
any top?
Wait,
Hey, yo.
Hold on.
Any?
Hold on here.
Will.
Hold on here. Hold on.
I don't know about that.
Hold on, hold on.
Earlier you were
Right in
saying
front of
something
his
about
face.
I didn't think
I'm
about
like,
that sentence before I said it. Hold on.
Well, lucky for you, if it cocked to us.
Ah, no.
All right. 818-520-1059. That's 818-520-1059. So she already knows, hey, I know this is messy.
Yeah.
I mess
Yeah.
around with my ex / still husband. They probably haven't finalized their divorce.
Yeah.
We don't live together. He knows sometimes, like, I go out dating. Maybe she does it in his face or, like, tells him, like, yeah, I'm talking to this guy. I don't know for what reason. But she lets him know. However, definitely feels a way once she went through his phone that he's dating as well. So she wants to know, should she let the girl know all the details? Hey, he's still with me. Hey, this and that. That might ruin whatever relationship that they have, whatever situationship they have.
Yep.
So I'm not too sure, but she definitely is already on that path. Should she just get it over with, be messy, or should she not say anything because they're in a weird situationship right now? And, like, it seems like the rules are not rules anymore. Whatever boundaries they had as man and wife, that doesn't really exist with them anymore.
Yeah, I really want her to meet up with them.
But she needs to wear meta glasses.
Wear meta glasses. Record the whole thing.
Yes.
Live stream.
Yeah. Hey,
Hilarious.
chat, should I meet up with her right now or not?
She's alive.
I need to see that
All right.
novela.
Maria's
And she's on the line, right?
She's on the line, line 10.
Maria.
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 Hi, Brown Bag.
Morning.
Hi.
Hi, good
Good
morning.
Good morning.
Maria, you crazy girl.
I know. Trust me. I tell myself that every day.
Hey, she's
So
aware.
what part of
She's
yourself?
aware.
What part of yourself doesn't listen, Maria?
I want to say, I don't know. It's comfort. Honestly, it's comfort, and I
Uh-huh.
think it's comfort both ways.
Comfort
Right.
both ways.
Why
She
did
means
Yeah.
as far as
He
them
gets
still being
comfort for
together.
you, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Okay, first question, Maria. Why did you guys break up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did we break up?
Yes.
Because same thing again. I found out he cheated. At that time, it was the first of the month. I had paid my part of the rent, and I was like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna enjoy my rent."
Hey,
So
hey,
No
hey,
cursing.
Hey.
Hey.
No cursing.
Sorry.
Maria.
I said I was gonna enjoy my rent, so I stayed there, and then we ended up having makeup sex that last day. And I just remember him saying, "You're not leaving, right?" And I said, "Nope." To my luck, we have a Home Depot down the block, so I went to go buy boxes, packed up all my stuff, and I did. By the time he got home, I was no longer there. All my stuff was gone.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Okay, you left him. At what point do you guys
Yeah.
start seeing each other again?
Honestly, 3 months in.
3 months,
3
you said?
months.
3 months in, yeah, we just didn't talk for 3 months, and then after those 3 months, we started talking again, and we started, I don't know, just like hanging out. I would go over very often, and yeah, it's been going on for just
You would
2
go
years
over and
now.
be like, "Hey, just so you know, this means nothing," and he's like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah,
But hug me.
literally, that's
Come
how
here.
I feel.
And she would go over to her own house, technically.
Dude, you know what's the worst part? All my furniture is still there, and that makes me mad. That bed is mine. That cajon he's about to put his calzone in is mine.
Oh God.
Oh,
Everything is mine.
Him too.
So then why did you leave the house and not just kick him out?
She's so cute.
I don't know. I didn't want to. I didn't want to deal with knowing somebody was in my bed. I wanted a new one. I wanted my own. So he had everything, and honestly, it was more like I've been dealing with this for like 10 years with him for like 10 years now, and
Jeez.
yes, we got married in
Whoa, relax.
2018.
2018? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're still married legally. We're just not
And mentally.
living together.
Yeah.
Okay. Describe when you say my husband/ex. Make up your mind.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make
Because
sense.
well, I'm not with him, but we're still legally married. So he's considered my ex/husband.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
You
I
still
get
feel
it.
ownership over him.
Maria,
Yes,
do you
yes.
guys have
I still
kids?
have my label there.
There you go. Do you guys still have kids together?
We do not.
You have no
Okay,
kids?
that's good.
Yeah, no.
Okay, my other
Maria.
question: Why,
Maria.
Maria? Why can you date and he can't?
Okay, look, it's not that he cannot date. I don't mind if he does. My problem is him not telling me. I feel like as a woman, like if you're, I don't, especially because you're a woman, you don't have anything to hide from a guy. Even if a guy knows that you're married, like they'll be okay with it. But because you were being honest, as a man, you have to lie to a woman to get, and it's I don't know. I just think it's like sad. So I left him because of infidelity. So going back and me, like, after not being with him for, like, the 2-year gap, I dated. And I was honest about him. And I know it hurt him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But he would always bring up, like, oh, yeah, because you're not coming over because you're going to go, like, be with so-and-so. But I would actually say names to real people. And, like,
Damn.
I would show him so he'd know.
Yeah.
I think for like a cool minute, he was like, oh, like she's lying. And I'm like, okay. Like, I don't have to prove anything to you, but at least I know I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
And till he started noticing it was real. And then on his end, he doesn't tell me anything. And he swears like he's not talking to anybody. But honestly, he fell asleep and I checked his phone and know his password. And I saw this profile on it, which brings me to the situation. And I went on my Instagram and I added her through my Instagram. But I don't know. I don't know why I even added her. She's so ugly.
How many? Hold on. How many?
And that's what makes it sad. It's like, dude, like, I think we're going to do better.
So,
No,
okay,
I get it.
wait,
It's like you're
How
he's
many-
downgrading.
How many other guys have you dated after than him?
After him,
Yeah.
ooh, I've only dated 2 guys, but one of them passed away. So does that count?
That's so
Yes.
fast. Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Bye,
Maria.
I'm just kidding.
You're not kidding.
That's
I'm
insane.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Maria, if she was pretty and you thought she was pretty, you would be okay with it?
I would be okay with it, yes, because I'm like offended. Like, damn, like you're going for that, like.
Okay, because I'm totally with you. At least sometimes we always compare ourselves to the girl that we get cheated on with. When they're prettier, it's like, what does she have that I don't have? Now you can't really do that because you can't really be like, oh, I get it. She has boom or she has this.
Yes.
To you,
And
she
I
just
feel
looks
like my
fake.
husband
That,
has a
but,
type.
but maybe she's helping him in other ways. Like, are you? Maybe she's
No,
emotionally
this is a
available to
random
him.
girl. No, this is a random girl, and I promise you, because I went through those messages.
Oh,
You're so
God.
funny.
Well, maybe
So
like,
it's someone
I
that he
went
hit on DM.
I was able to scroll up with like the hi, my name is, nice to meet you, and da 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 da.
oh wow.
And I'm like, ew, they still fucking flirt. Sorry,
Oh
they
my
still
God.
flirt.
Hey,
Hey.
Maria.
Why are you so angry? Stop cursing.
Sorry.
Okay, so your options right now. You saw that they're gonna meet up on Saturday, tomorrow,
Yes.
and
Why
you.
are you so mad?
What are your ideas? What are your ideas to like pull up while they're meeting, or to get there before him, or to just leave it alone?
I have 2 sides right now. Part of me wants to pull up and have like the
Uh-huh.
ghetto me come out and just like not even her beat him up.
Maria.
Hey, no violence.
Oh my
Maria.
Ay,
gosh.
Maria.
Quick question.
One.
Are you a
and
Gemini?
2,
Santa
Are
Maria.
you a
Listen,
Gemini and are you half
I'm
Selvi?
close to a Gemini. I'm a Cancer.
Are you
Oh.
Selvi?
And I am not Salvi. I'm Mexican, but he's Salvi. And he brings out the Salvi in me that I didn't even know I had.
You got to do ancestry, girl.
Yeah,
this
he
is
left
some
some salvia in you.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to all of the
Shout
very
out-
healthy, non-toxic
Yes.
Salvies out there.
And me and Letty
Wherever
are,
they are.
me and Letty are half
We're-
Salvi, by
those
the way.
exist?
Yeah. I guess so. I believe so.
Hold on, wait.
Shout out to the Salvies.
All right, Maria, one more question.
Yes.
What was the DM about? Because you said that the girl
Yes.
DM'd you.
Yes. Okay. So when I saw that that DM like on Instagram, I went and I added her through mine. When I added her through mine, she followed me back, and then it was good for like the day till like 6 p.m. And then she DM'd me. She's like, "Hey, do I know you?" And then I almost told her no, but you know my husband. But I was like, no. And I was like, no,
Oh
like,
my
like,
gosh.
leave it alone. So I didn't reply. But part of me just wants to reply to her and then talk smack to him, and then part of me just wants to let it go, and then I don't know. I don't know how to react to this. I mean, it's not like
what if you talk smack and then it ruins your situation with him? Now you can't mess around with him anymore.
Oh no, trust me, he'll be back. I know that.
Damn.
Oh my God. So regardless,
It's complicated. Letty, it's complicated. We have an immigration case. It's complicated. He'll be around anyway.
Oh, you have leverage?
Oh my God.
No,
Lily, tell me more. Tell me more. I do have an immigration case. Tell me more.
No, I know, Letty. I know. No, and it's not leverage, Vic.
I didn't say that.
Oh my God.
I did.
Lily, by the way, Lily, hold on.
Yeah.
You are beautiful. Like, you're fine. Like, I'm looking at your photos. Like, you're like gorgeous. However, you don't think that maybe you deserve more than this situation? Maybe
I
this
do,
is your
Letty,
sign to like move on.
Like I said, I've dated other men, and there ain't really much out there, honestly.
Relax.
There's a whole lot of guys out there.
Relax.
Hey, settle down.
What if he leaves you for this ugly girl?
yeah, like he's done with you.
Would that feel worse if he left you for a pretty girl or for an ugly girl?
I think you'll feel worse if you left me for an ugly girl that already has kids.
Oh. The shade is crazy.
You are insane.
Lily,
you know
but you
the
never
meme?
know. Okay,
Yeah.
people
Wait,
can be ugly,
wait.
but you never know. She might make the bed that used to be your guys'
That's
really
what
well.
I said. And she said she know. Okay, what's the meme you were saying?
No, but it's like this scheduling thing. Like, that meme is true. She was like, "Oh, I don't have my kids on Saturday," and then he's like, "Yeah, we can meet up Saturday." Like, this guy is thinking like Saturday afternoon, and then the girl's like, "No, all day," and I'm like, "What the hell? Like, you're that kid free? Like, go get your kids."
Wow.
Okay. Oh my gosh. All right.
This is great.
I see all the red
I
flags.
feel like someone needs to go over there and arrest Lily. I mean, excuse me, arrest Maria
Maria. Yeah.
so that she don't do anything this weekend. So that cuz I really feel like you're going to go out and do it.
Yes, you know what's worse?
What's worse?
I'm the manager at my job. I write my own schedule, and if I want to switch my schedule, I'm able to switch my schedule.
Maria!
You have
like
a game
you.
plan.
I like her.
He does.
I like
You know
her.
what? Just do it. Just do it. What's the word that's gonna happen? Nothing's gonna
I should
happen.
pull up,
Angie,
right?
don't
come
do
back.
that. Angie, don't do that.
He's gonna
Angie,
come
don't do
back.
that.
Angie,
I
stop.
like this
Angie,
energy.
don't do
chill
that.
out, right?
Maria, do you have
No.
meta glasses?
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Like the
Wait,
glasses
what?
that you can record it all.
Oh no, but I can get from my brother.
I like her energy. Her energy's dope.
This is a novela. I like this.
I see all the red
I've done
flags.
it before, you guys. Okay, when I was like boyfriend girlfriend before I got married with him, he ended up at the time gas was expensive, and I was a gas saver, and I was like, no, you know what, just stay home, and then I don't know why my friend picked me up, and then I told her, I'm like, I don't know, I just want to pass by his house, and we passed by his house, and I don't know why there was a car tailgating me and my friend, but we didn't know. And he ended up being in the passenger seat with a girl and being the driver. And he was like, my friend was like, "Hey, that's him. And I was like, "Oh hell!" I just got out the passenger seat, and the girl had her window down. I literally dragged. I don't know how. I'm so little. I had the strength to drag the girl out, and I beat her up in the middle of the street. My phone ended up Hey. I was young and dumb at the time.
I think I'm in love.
You're still down to do that, though.
You're not
Yeah,
going
you're trying
down.
to do it again.
I'm still down to do it again. Of course I am. Hey, I'm from LA.
Yeah.
You know, we got a little crazy.
Maria, no.
Maria.
All right.
Okay.
Wait, you're going to stop talking, Maria. You're going to stop
Okay.
talking because
Maria.
you're turning Greg Og.
I'm
right,
very
Maria,
turned
I
on.
can't wait to see you on Mug Shotties.
Who gave
Yeah,
me a
same.
right now? That's crazy.
Same.
I actually already have one. I'm so dead.
Send it.
What?
Send it.
Hold on. Where is it?
I'm going to submit it to Mugshotties.
That is hilarious.
Can you
Maria.
look at mugshots?
I
Yes.
don't know. Okay.
Are we going to...
So this guy has cheated on you in the past. He's showing you again that you can like trust him because he's already lying to you. So why do you want to be with him?
I think it's not. I don't think it's me wanting to be with him. It's him lying about it that bugs me.
It's
Does
the
that make sense?
principle. I know
Yeah.
her. I know her very well. It's the principle. Like it's
Yes,
she's
it's the
like, I just want to
principle.
fight you because you need to know you're wrong. That's how she is right now, right?
Yes. So I feel
Yes.
like when I left him, I tried to make a point of like being honest. And as time went by and I started dating people, I was honest with him. And it bugged him. And it bugs me that he's still not honest. So it's not that I care that he meets up with this girl. It's that I care that I'm not being notified about it. And we're still sexually,
You're like a
you
PO
know?
officer?
Wow.
You're so funny. I love you so much because you don't realize too that you continuing to go back with him proves to him he doesn't need to be honest because he doesn't lose you.
Yeah.
Like,
you're
what's the
still
point
there.
of being honest if she's gonna stay anyway?
See, but then I tried to cut ties. And then, like,
Pero
next
no,
thing he'll be
no lo
like,
hiciste.
"Good
It was
morning."
3 months of moving out, and now you're just back in and out. You made it easier for him.
I
True.
know.
True.
Ay,
he
Maria.
has you and his cake all the time,
All the time.
and his bedmate.
Yeah. The beautiful cake and the ugly cake.
AKA your bed.
Crazy. I know. Are we taking calls? Maria, I'm going to put you on hold.
Yeah.
You're
Can she
just
a
talk-
great time.
can she
You
just
are
talk-
an incredible
You
time.
are.
I love that you exist because you show me, like, it could get crazier than me. I love it.
Can I just
One-
talk to her?
One second. Letty, would you like to do the honors?
Yes,
Of the top?
I would love to. Thank you so much, Brother Vic. KPWR HD1 Los Angeles, Power 106, LA's #1 for hip hop. We are inside the homie helpline with our homegirl Maria. She just wants to know if it's okay or not to go crazy on her ex-man, but still husband's new person he's hooking up with. Whatever we tell her, I think like she's gonna do it.
Yeah,
anyway.
me too.
And then after homie helpline, we have Kendrick Lamar tickets. So and they're sold out, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Who do we want to go to on calls? Can you guys?
Mama, I'm in love with the thug.
'Cause
I'm in love with the gangsta.
Maria's the
yeah, I know you're in
gangster.
love with Maria. You're
Yeah,
in love
Greg
with Maria
is-
the gangster.
She's
Greg is in love
gangster,
right
man.
now.
I love her. She has all
Oh,
red
man.
flags. I'm gonna collect them.
Let's go to line 2, Stephanie.
Stephanie on line 2.
Hello, brown bag.
Hi,
Good morning.
Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
What up, Stephanie?
So, I'm also a Cancer, so I understand Maria.
I love
Yo,
you.
hold on.
Okay.
Pause really quick. Let's not give cancers a bad name,
So
okay?
what is it about cancers? Like, what are you guys known for?
I
They're
don't know.
petty.
I
They're
don't know.
petty. They're petty. They're
I
petty, and they
understand
like
where she's
payback.
coming from.
Okay.
I love you too.
Oh, well, I'm here in the car with my daughter, and she's like, she should just break up with him. She turned 8 today, so maybe you guys shout her out real quick?
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
What's her name? ¿Cómo se llama?
Quetzali. Quetzali.
Quetzali.
Quetzali, happy
Sally,
Happy
Happy
birthday.
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 Say hi to your new stepdad.
What?
Thank you. Oh, this guy.
I know.
Oh, great.
She said thank you. She's being shy.
Oh.
It's okay. Don't
okay.
worry. Don't worry. Okay, and she says that
Yeah, but
baby
you're
girl
telling-
should break up with him.
Yes, that she should just leave it. She doesn't really understand the situation, but she's like, she should just break up with him.
Mhm. And you're like, mommy, see when
Yeah.
immigration hits couples, they stay together even though they don't want to be because it keeps them here.
There's a thing
That's
called
what she's
leverage.
saying.
Yeah.
There's a thing called leverage.
What did she say?
She said that she should make another account, and just talk to the girl, I guess.
Oh, where was she
Where's
learning
she
that
learning?
from?
Where is she
How did
learning
she
this
know
from?
that?
Stephanie, how did she learn that?
She could,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
She's
I
learning this
don't
from
know.
mom.
Stephanie, just make another
No,
account.
I did not do that. I promise. I do not.
Mom.
Yeah, right, Stephanie.
I am no longer toxica. I am no longer toxica.
No
No
longer.
longer
Oh.
since yesterday.
She's a retired toxica.
Wow, she just blew your cover.
Yes. I
You
am no longer toxica. I don't do that.
Stephanie, you used to have a fake
No,
business
but Maria
profile.
should definitely.
A nail type. Nail
No,
paint.
I don't. I
Lashes?
don't.
I'm
You know
sorry.
what's funny?
Fake
My
lash
my current partner,
Mm-hmm.
Lance, he had my password to my phone and stuff. So he saw that I did have like a fake account, and yeah, I just had to delete it because it's like it's a past. I don't want to deal with that. So none of that.
Oh.
None of that no more.
You call it Stephanie, I call it Stephanie. Hey.
Oh no.
All right.
But yeah, definitely, Maria, just don't do it, girl. You're too pretty. You're too smart. You're a manager at the company you work at. Like, you don't have
Oh.
to go through all that. Like,
True.
You could pull up. You know what you could do. You know that girl's ugly, but you gotta realize that there's a lot that you bring to the table that this man clearly cannot handle. That's why he needs to downgrade. So yeah, she needs to not do that to herself.
All right.
I like that.
All right.
Okay.
Respect
advice.
yourself,
Good
basically.
advice.
I like that.
And no fake business account.
Is Maria still on the line? Is Maria still on the
Yes.
line?
Yeah, she is.
Maria, did you hear that? Did you hear that, Maria?
I did. I heard that. Why
Are
does she
you gonna
sound like my
listen?
prima Loki? No, I'm just kidding.
She sounds like
All Maria heard was make another page.
Stephanie, is that you? Is that really you? No, just kidding.
Oh.
Are you gonna listen?
Honestly, you guys, I'm still gonna pull up.
Oh my!
Oh, God. Hold on. Maybe another call can convince you.
Let's do another call. Let's do another call. Our job has not worked. All right, who are we going to, Maximo?
We got Marissa from Bell Gardens.
Marissa.
Line one.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello,
Marissa.
Marissa.
Hi. Good morning,
Hi.
everybody.
Good morning.
Oh my God, hello. Alrighty. So my advice to Maria would be for her to figure out what she wants. Not her needs, wanting to go over there and, get ghetto. But what does she want from this guy? What does she need? Like, she needs to prioritize herself and protect her peace. She's already done it once, maybe twice. She did mention the one time that she already went to go do this. But why do it again? Why create this cycle nonstop? Like, what is she gaining off of this? And if she wants to continue a life with this guy, then she needs to communicate with him and be like, I'm not cool with you dating other people behind my back, or if you are, at least communicate it with me and set those boundaries, because it's going to be a nonstop cycle. She's going to go meet up every other weekend to go kick some,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's always
I
going
think
to be
she likes
somebody
it.
else. Yeah.
Yeah, she
All
needs
right,
to figure
all right.
out what she wants, because there's no point in wasting her time. She has a good job. She has a good life from what I hear. Just stop wasting your time on this guy. But if she's already
you so
set on
much.
going, then, girl, wear your best shoes.
Wear your best shoes.
Wear your hair in a ponytail.
Thank you for calling.
I love that.
Yeah.
Maria.
Don't
Maria. Go ahead. Maria, did you hear that, Maria? Maria.
Maria.
I think she's
Don?
looking for her best
She's looking
shoes.
for shoes.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Looking
She's
for
looking
shoes
for shoes
right now.
Maria, did you hear that?
I
Did
have my best shoes.
Oh.
She's ready.
The ones I used last time are not worn out yet. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
She's not kidding.
Oh, God.
You are.
She's toxic.
Maybe she needs to hear
Maria.
this from a guy. Maybe she needs to hear like a guy.
Oh, my God, yes. Can I have a guy's perspective? Yes.
Okay, who do we have?
Let's go to Manuel and Whittier on line 4.
Okay. Manny.
Yo,
What up, Manuel?
what's up, brown bag?
What it
What up, my boy?
What's up, Manny?
Good, good. Hey, Maria, you got issues.
Straight up.
All right, what's the
Okay.
advice
I
though?
got a question for Maria. Hey, Maria, are those shoes been used on that ex-boyfriend that's not with us no more?
Huh?
Oh,
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't know.
That's a mean question.
Yeah,
That's
come on.
wild,
But
man.
what would be your advice to her?
Not to boob up old girl, to have a conversation with her husband, and establish boundaries. They're not exclusive. They have an open relationship. She has to understand an open relationship.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
From what it seems, open,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but doesn't
On-
really seem
on
open.
one side. On
It's
one
like
side.
half open.
It's
Yeah.
open on my side, so not your
It's not
side.
fully open.
It's like, you know, when you open a can opener, but not all the way?
Yeah.
Well,
it's like
she
a
said that
half
she's
open can.
okay with him dating. It's just that he's not honest. That's the
She
only
doesn't
thing.
know her worth.
She
She's
doesn't.
a beautiful woman, but yet she doesn't know her worth.
Mm.
Betty said that established that she was a beautiful woman,
She's
but she
gorgeous.
doesn't know her worth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's cute.
There's plenty of men out here that,
Thank you.
They'll take care of her.
Yeah.
That what? Plenty
what,
of men
yeah.
out here that what?
Finish
Yeah.
the sentence, man.
Yeah.
and they can take care of her, that can do the
Uh,
do, that don't cheat, that
Are you
that
describing yourself, man?
Yeah.
100%.
So you like that? You just heard and you just said that she has issues and you're trying to sign up.
I'm a cancer too. I'm a cancer too. I'm not knocking on her door. Understand me?
All the cancers are calling. Thank you, bro. Thank you for
Oh
calling.
my god.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
goodness.
All right. We need to hear from David in East LA. next.
David.
All right.
HR
Hey.
David in East LA on line 6. David.
David.
Short.
David.
Buenos dias, brown bag. What's going on?
What's up,
Hi,
David?
David.
You know the deal.
This sounds like your exact
David.
girl.
What do you got to say?
Let me
Hey,
tell you the story.
I'll go ahead, go ahead.
Let me tell you the story. All right, Maria, she hit us up. She is separated from her husband because he cheated. She moved out of the house, but then 3 months later, they started kind of messing around again.
Yep.
Throughout this time, she's dated other guys, told him about it, and has told him, hey, if you date other girls, just tell me about it. Be open like I am, and nothing's going to happen. Like, we're good. I get it. We're not together. We don't owe each other anything, but I would like this, especially if that's the reason why we divorced. Okay, she went through his phone one of the days that she was hooking up with him and found out he's talking to a girl and they're meeting up this Saturday. She says the girl is super ugly. She says that she's upset because he's not telling her. It's less about him hooking up with the girl and more about him not being open and honest when she gave him the door to do it. So now she's wondering, should she go and mess up what they got going on, or should she go and mess up what they got going on? So what do you think?
Hey, real quick, give me a project chick,
Hey,
hood rat chick, one that don't give up.
give
You
up.
know? Hey,
Yeah,
straight
it's a
up.
great
You know what
song.
you got to do is make that happen and pull up. Get the money. Straight up. Hey, don't worry. But you know what? Real quick, right? Hey, do it smart. No face, no case. You got tattoos, don't let them show. You know what I mean? Hey, he said, she can't get wrapped up in that. He said, she said, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, as long as she's covered up, well, she's gonna be good. But hey, you know what? She's active, huh?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She's active. She is.
Yeah, 100%.
Super activated, and that's, you know what? This is a good Friday too. I was, you know why I sang that song? Because I was listening to that this morning. I'm pumped up right now. You know, I was like, this is right there. Like, hey, that's the best kind. You know, drama. Look at drama is always good because he loves that craziness. That's what I was telling Humby. Hey, everybody loves the craziness, right?
Yeah.
Like, hey, Letty, you're crazy. Your man's crazy in love with you, right or wrong? Like,
He better be.
so, hey, I bet you, I guarantee you, same thing with me. Hey, my girl's crazy, but man, hey, I'm not never letting that creamy mac and cheese go away from me.
Oh. It seems like they always come together, right? David,
Hey,
it's like they're
come on.
crazy
You
and
know-
they
you
got
know-
the, you know,
Creamy mac
the
and
Hey,
cheese.
creamy mac and cheese.
Hey, when that mac and cheese is hitting, fool, you'll get that before everything. You know, like. Oh, and then you know what I was gonna say too. That's what I had in mind, right? Because she was like, "Oh, this girl's ugly, right?" But that girl's probably doing some beautiful, nasty things to him. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, it's what it is. You know, he's just like, man. You know what? Sometimes you aesthetically, boom, it's right there, and then sometimes aesthetically, it's not.
Aesthetically?
Oh,
Aesthetically
Yo,
it's there, but
David.
Top
Right or
tier.
wrong? Right or wrong, though? Hey, to the gentleman, right or wrong?
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. You're not.
You're not wrong.
You're not
Come
wrong.
on, gang. Let me get a pat on the back one
Yeah,
time.
there you go, there you go, there you go.
Hey, there you go.
Where the dogs at? Where my dogs at?
Right. Hey, shout out you guys. Hey, today's Friday.
Yep.
There's gonna be some bad fights going on today. I'm
That
telling you, you know
part.
what? Everybody's gonna be at the pad. We're gonna be turning up. There's probably be a couple squabbles at the pad, but hey, you know what?
Live in
Join
action.
in. Cinco de Mayo weekend.
They're
Come
gonna
on.
They're gonna be friendlies. Everybody's gonna hug it out, kiss it, and we're gonna continue doing our thing. Because that's, as homies, you know, it'd be like that. But hey, homegirl needs to get her money, get paid, and watch the Canelo fight first, learn a couple moves. And then
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
She's gonna be pumped up because of it.
Get
Yeah.
Thank you,
David.
Canelo.
Oh, thank you,
Great
David.
advice, David. Great advice.
Thank you, David.
Crazy.
Oh my
She's
God.
gonna go.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
she already is.
David hyped
There's
her
no
up.
set.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
convincing her.
Yeah.
Yeah, David gave her great advice with like the, you know, hide your face, no face,
Yeah.
no case.
Get another fight.
Oh,
Get some moves
God.
in
The
there.
tattoos.
Maybe
yeah.
wear a hairnet.
Wear your
Yeah.
good shoes.
Okay, Maria.
Yes. Hi.
We know you're gonna go. You knew you
I
were
am
gonna
gonna
go
go.
before you hit us up.
What is your plan when you
I
get
am
there?
gonna go.
What's your plan
I
when
am
you get there?
gonna go just to see his reaction. I'm gonna like
Okay.
pull up on some like like nonchalant stuff, you know?
Okay.
Oh, but it's
Nonchalant?
not gonna be
For
nonchalant.
the sake of us, your homies, can you just say in the clear, Brown Bag is not responsible for what happens between me and this girl tomorrow?
Don't worry. His neighbor is actually a close friend of mine, and she has cameras in her front, and the front porch. I'll just make sure it's in the street.
That is not what we said.
No,
That's not what we
no,
said.
no,
Say the
I
words.
need you to
Why do
say
you already have an
Brown Bag
alibi?
is not responsible for what happens tomorrow between me and anyone in my life. Go.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
No,
We need this for us.
You just made us complicit. I
We're
want
on
you
the
to know, and I
line.
need us in the clear.
Maria, we need your help right here.
Yes, Brown Bag is not responsible for this weekend's activities.
Thank you. Thank
There you
you.
go. There
Thank
you
you,
go.
Maria.
Make sure we save that, all right? We saved that part.
Maria,
Oh
but
my
can you
God.
give us like an update on Monday or something?
Yeah,
sorry?
I would like that.
Can you give us an
Update.
update on Monday? Of what
Oh
happened?
my God, yes. Yes, I'm off Monday. I'll totally call.
Hey, Epic, come
Hey,
in.
hold on.
Come in on Monday. It's
Mar-
mi Cinco de Mayo.
Maria,
Oh, yeah.
can we be your one
I'm
phone
down.
call?
Letty, I'll pull up with the bottle. Stop playing.
I pull up with the bottle.
Yeah, all
Maria,
right.
She
if,
clearly didn't.
if you have just one
Yeah.
phone call, call 818-520-1059.
That was the only fight.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I
All
love
right,
her.
Maria, have a good one.
She's a good
Thank you
time.
so much
She's a great time.
for just telling us what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Greg's over here trying to save
She's
her
She's like,
right
hey,
now.
you know what? It is fight weekend, not
You're
just
right.
for Ryan Garcia and Rolly and Canelo.
For me.
There's one
Mine
right
too.
here in
Wow.
LA.
Hey, Greg said,
Look,
what are you
love-
doing after
Yeah,
the fight?
so what are you doing Saturday night, huh? Like, kind of
Stupid.
crazy, yeah.
Watching Canelo.
Yeah. We'll have our own fight in the
Oh
bed.
God. Ew.
Oh.
Pillow fight.
Oh.
Greg wants to have a pillow fight.
Yeah.
All right. So today you can watch Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero, Arnold Barbosa, Teofimo, and then tomorrow you can watch Canelo, Skull, and then Bonita versus Feita.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great fight.
I got my money on Bonita.
Yeah.
On Bonita.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I want
don't
front row
know.
seats.
I got my money on her.
I don't know because Bonita's when we fight, we care too much about our face.
I don't know. Not
If
this.
you're
I don't know
Feita,
about
I
her.
don't
you
think
get
Maria
you're
cares.
not
Right.
getting.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're
No,
right.
Maria's
but
taking out first round.
Maria's calling off work for this. This is
Yeah.
She does not care.
Putting my-
With herself, she's her manager.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay,
she is.
You know, all right. Well, we helped.
We
I
did.
think.
I
no,
Yeah.
we didn't.
We
help,
tried.
We
but
tried.
we
Please
got-
play Homie Helpline right here.
Yeah.
The Homie Helpline, powered by Sweet James Accident Attorneys. Hurting